Okay, so this is part 2 of our polarity lab here. In the test tube on the left, I have a solution of acetone. On the right, we have an oil solution. All we're going to do here is we're going to be adding water, which is a polar compound, to both of these test tubes, and we're going to be testing the miscibility of water. Miscibility, very similar to solubility. It talks about whether one solution disperses itself into another solution, whether it dissolves. We tend to use a terminology of soluble and non-soluble when it's like solid dissolving into a liquid, whereas in this case here we're mixing a liquid-liquid solution here. We use terminologies miscibility. Miscible means it dissolves well, disperses well. Immiscible means it doesn't dissolve well. So I'm just going to take some water in this beaker here and just add it to the test tubes. Just make some observations. Okay. So there's water and acetone there, and then water and oil. Okay. And again, we'll just let the solution settle a little bit here. Okay. And then just make some qualitative comparison. You can even take a stir rod here just to make sure if it dissolves, does it actually dissolve here? So this is the water and acetone here. There's no boundary between the two different solutions, so acetone and water. Okay. And the oil and water, you should already know here. We usually, even in English, we say oil and water don't mix. So we have the oil layer on top. We have a distinguished layer between the two solutions. We would say the oil and water are immiscible. Sure, temporarily with the stir rod here, I might be able to suspend it. I may be able to push the water into the polar parts, push the oil into the polar parts of the water, okay? But eventually they will end up separating, which is something that I really rely on for the separation technique, solvent extraction. Depending on the density of the oil, sometimes the oil layer is on top, sometimes the oil layer is on the bottom, but definitely this is separated into two different layers. All right. Thanks, guys.